Don't scroll. Don't blink. This moment is not ordinary, it is divine. You are here because heaven itself has chosen you. Out of millions of souls walking this earth today, your name was whispered before the throne of God. And now, this message has been placed in your hands, not by accident, but by divine appointment. Stay with me until the end, because what is about to unfold will not return again. God says, "My child, I have been watching over you when no one else did. I have seen your silent tears, I have heard the questions buried deep in your heart. You thought I was silent, but all along, I was writing your story with golden ink. And now, today, I have chosen you for this very message because something precious is at stake. Listen carefully, what you are about to hear will touch the deepest part of your spirit. You are standing at a doorway where heaven is holding a gift with your name written on it. A treasure so rare, so unique, that the enemy tried many times to steal it from you. But God has preserved it. And now, in this very hour, the seal is breaking, the door is opening, and your blessing is stepping forward to find you. Stay here, don't move away, because every second you remain connected, the heavens are aligning with your heart. This is your confirmation that you are not forgotten. This is your proof that the battles you fought were not in vain. Every sleepless night, every lonely tear, every rejection that made you question your worth, heaven recorded it all. And now, heaven is answering you. Archangel Michael leans closer to your spirit and says, "You were chosen not because you were perfect, but because you were faithful. You were chosen not because you were strong, but because you never gave up. And now, what belongs to you is rushing through the gates of heaven, straight into your life. So hold on, do not ignore this. Precious things are not given twice. Miracles are not offered again and again. When heaven opens, you must step in, because what God is releasing now is designed only for you. Stay until the end, because before you leave, your spirit will feel the shift, your eyes will sense the light, and your heart will know the truth. God has chosen you for this very moment. Stay right here, don't move away, because this very moment carries the weight of heaven leaning over your life. The reason you are hearing this is simple. God's eyes have been on you since the beginning, and today, He is lifting the veil to show you what has been hidden. This is not random, this is not coincidence, this is the divine timing you have been waiting for. God says, "My beloved one, I have walked with you when the road was dark. I have carried you when your feet had no strength. I have spoken your name in the courts of heaven when the world tried to erase it. And now, I choose you again, not for small things, but for something precious that cannot be replaced." You may have wondered why the storms came, why doors closed, why people walked away. But what looked like loss was preservation. What looked like rejection was divine redirection. And now, the story flips. The very places where you cried will become the places of your laughter. The very nights you questioned your worth will become mornings filled with undeniable proof that you were always chosen. Archangel Michael steps forward and declares, "Your spirit was never ordinary. Heaven marked you from the beginning. Every prayer you whispered, every tear you shed, built an altar before God. And today, that altar is glowing with the fire of answered promises. Stay with me until the end, because in this flow, your heart will feel the shift. The chains of delay are breaking, the weight of yesterday is lifting, and your path is clearing. The blessing God reserved for you is no longer hidden. It is no longer delayed. It is moving, it is arriving, and it carries your name. Do not doubt it. Do not question it. This is your moment, this is your sign, this is the very reason heaven chose you for this message today. Don't move, don't let your mind wander, because this exact moment has been carved in eternity just for you. Heaven does not repeat itself, and the fact that you are still here proves that you are being held by unseen hands. Stay until the end, because your spirit is about to recognize what your eyes cannot yet see. God whispers, I have chosen you, not for what others see, but for what I placed deep inside of you. The world may have overlooked you, but heaven never did. Every season you thought was wasted has been stored like treasure in my vault. And today, I am unlocking it. This is why you feel the pull in your heart right now. It is not random, it is not chance, it is the call of destiny. You are standing at the edge of something rare, something holy, something that cannot be explained by human logic. What is coming to you is not ordinary, it is divine. Archangel Michael lifts his voice and says, You are not here by accident. You are here because the heavens fought to keep you alive. Every time you thought it was the end, it was only the preparation for this new beginning. The crown that slipped from your head is being restored. The doors that refuse to open are unlocking without effort. The blessings that were delayed are rushing now, faster than you imagined. So hold steady. Do not look away. Every heartbeat you spend here is aligning your spirit with the plan God wrote for you. And when you reach the end of this moment, you will not only hear these words, you will feel them wrapping around your life. You were chosen, you are chosen, and you will remain chosen. And what is precious will not slip from your hands, because heaven itself has decided that it belongs to you. Stay right here, because what I am about to speak is carrying the voice of heaven written over your destiny. You were not called into this moment by mistake. You were drawn here because heaven wanted your heart to hear what your ears have been waiting for. Don't let go now, because the ending of this message will release what your soul has been crying for in silence. God says, I placed you in the fire, but I did not let the fire consume you. I allowed storms, but I never let the storm drown you. The reason you are still here is because my hand refused to release you. And now, I am taking the broken pieces you thought were lost forever, and I am building something so beautiful that even your enemies will not believe it belongs to you. Every battle you survived was not punishment, it was proof. Proof that your spirit carries a strength most people cannot understand. Proof that you were chosen long before you even knew it. And now, what is precious, what is sacred, what is written for you in heaven's book, it is being delivered into your hands. Archangel Michael speaks with fire in his voice. Your name has been shouted in the courts of heaven. Your tears have been turned into weapons. Your faith, even when small, has been mighty enough to move armies of angels on your behalf. And today, every delay is collapsing. Every closed door is shaking open. Every blessing that carried your name but was withheld is being released. Stay until the end, because this is not only a message, it is a visitation. Heaven has stepped into your room, into your timeline, into your very heartbeat. And if you hold on, if you remain here, you will feel the undeniable truth. You were chosen for this, you are chosen for this, and nothing precious will be lost from your hands again. Don't move, stay connected, because this very second is carrying a shift in your atmosphere. What you are hearing now is not ordinary sound, it is the sound of heaven aligning with your story. You have been chosen, and this moment is the proof. From the very beginning, when your name was whispered in creation, this chapter was already written for you. God says, I have guarded you like a hidden treasure. I have kept you when the world tried to break you. Even when you thought you lost everything, I was secretly storing what was most precious for the appointed time. And now, that time has come. I am returning to you what cannot be replaced. The reason you feel this tug in your spirit right now is because heaven has stepped into your timeline. What felt delayed is no longer delayed. What felt impossible is already in motion. What you thought slipped away is coming back stronger, brighter, and more beautiful than before. Archangel Michael lifts his voice like thunder wrapped in love. Do not doubt your worth. Do not question your place. The crown that belongs to you is still shining. The inheritance marked with your name is untouched. The blessing sent from heaven is unstoppable. And in this very hour, it is reaching you. Stay until the very end, because each word is unfolding like a golden key. The chains of fear are breaking, the weight of yesterday is dissolving, and your spirit is rising. This is your sign. This is your proof. You were not just chosen once, you are chosen now, and you will remain chosen for eternity. Stay right here, because the atmosphere around you is shifting as these words are spoken. You are not just listening, you are being carried into a moment where heaven itself is standing still for you. Don't move away, because what unfolds now was written in eternity long before you were born. God whispers, you are not forgotten, you are not overlooked. My eyes have always been on you, even when the world passed you by. I saw you when you were at your lowest, and I lifted you silently. I heard you when you had no words left, and I answered with grace. Today, I am proving once again that you are chosen, and what is precious will not slip from your hands. This is why you are here in this exact second. Heaven does not waste time. Every delay you felt, every battle you fought, every silent cry that no one else knew about, it was building a testimony that will now shine like light across your path. Archangel Michael steps forward, his voice carrying strength and comfort. The heavens have fought for you. Angels have guarded you in moments you didn't even realize. The enemy tried to steal, but God restored. The world tried to silence you, but heaven raised your voice louder. And now, the treasure meant for you is breaking through, unstoppable and undeniable. Stay until the end, because what is about to touch your life will not just bless you, it will transform everything connected to you. The doors are not only opening, they are swinging wide. The blessings are not just coming, they are overflowing. This is your moment, your sign, your confirmation that you were chosen from the beginning, and nothing can erase that truth. Don't look away, stay right here, because this very moment is carrying a voice meant only for you. The reason you are still listening is because your spirit knows these words are not ordinary, they are divine. This is not just a message, this is a mirror of heaven showing you who you truly are. God says, I called you by name when no one else remembered it. I preserved you in moments when you thought you would not make it. I lifted you above storms that were meant to destroy you. And now, I am unveiling the truth. You were chosen then, you are chosen now, and you will always be chosen. Every tear you cried watered the soil of your breakthrough. Every rejection you faced prepared the stage for your arrival. Every closed door was not punishment, it was protection. And now, the door that belongs to you is opening, not slowly, but with force. Archangel Michael steps into the scene, his presence blazing with light. Listen carefully, for heaven has declared your name out loud. What was delayed is accelerating. What was hidden is being revealed. What was lost is being restored. The treasure marked for you cannot be stolen, because God Himself has placed His seal upon it. Stay until the end, because in the next breath, your atmosphere is shifting. You will feel the weight of pain lifting. You will sense the chains of yesterday falling away. You will realize that what was meant for harm is now turning into the proof that you were always chosen. This is your moment. This is your confirmation. Heaven is not asking you to believe blindly, it is showing you that your entire journey has been leading to this divine revelation. You are chosen, you are preserved, and what is precious belongs to you. Stay right here, don't even think of moving away, because this very second is carrying the sound of heaven leaning closer to your life. You are not just hearing words, you are touching prophecy. You are not just watching, you are stepping into alignment with something your soul has been waiting for all along. God says, I watched you when you thought nobody cared. I carried you when you felt invisible. I placed light in you when the darkness tried to cover you. And now, my child, I remind you, what is precious to you is also precious to me, and I will not allow it to be lost. Every season of silence was not wasted, it was heaven writing chapters behind the curtain. Every delay was heaven rearranging the pieces so that when the moment came, everything would fall into place perfectly. And that moment is now. Archangel Michael raises his voice, a voice that shakes the unseen world. Your name has been spoken in heavenly courts. Your prayers are standing as incense before God. Your faith, even in weakness, has moved mountains. And today, the treasures marked with your identity are being released. Nothing and no one can block what heaven has stamped as yours. Stay until the very end, because in this very flow, heaven is untying the knots around your destiny. What was once closed is now opening. What once felt impossible is now within reach. And as you listen, your heart will recognize the truth. You are chosen, you are beloved, and you are destined to walk in the fullness of what God reserved for you. This is not coincidence, this is confirmation. This is not chance, this is destiny. You were chosen, and you will see why in ways you could never imagine. Don't look away, don't let your mind wander, because this very second is wrapped in eternity. The reason you are still here is because heaven refused to let you miss this. Every moment until now has been leading you to this revelation. Stay with me until the end, because heaven is not finished speaking yet. God says, I have walked with you in shadows and in sunlight. I have hidden you when the world tried to destroy you. I have preserved your life like a flame in the wind, and now I breathe upon it to burn brighter than ever before. My child, you are chosen, and what is precious to you has been guarded by my own hand. Think of it, the nights when you almost gave up were the nights heaven stood closest. The prayers you thought were unanswered became seeds planted in unseen soil. And now, the harvest is breaking forth, unstoppable, undeniable, carrying your name in golden letters. Archangel Michael steps forward with fire in his eyes. Do not doubt this moment. You are not ordinary, you are marked. Every trial you endured was a preparation. Every rejection was a redirection. Every battle you survived was proof that heaven had already claimed victory for you. And now, the treasure that belongs to you is arriving, and nothing can stop it. Stay here until the last word, because what is unfolding in this flow is not just encouragement, it is transformation. As you hear these words, chains are breaking, delays are ending, and the path ahead of you is being cleared. This is your confirmation, you were chosen for this very hour. Nothing precious will slip through your fingers. What is yours will remain yours, because heaven itself has sealed it with your name. Don't move, don't scroll, because this exact moment is not ordinary. You are still here because heaven itself is holding you in place. Every second you remain connected, something in your spirit is aligning with the very reason you were chosen. Stay until the end, because what is being released now will not return again. God says, I have guarded you when no one else cared. I have hidden your destiny when others tried to steal it. I have lifted you up from the dust and placed a crown of promise upon your head. Today, I remind you, what is most precious to you is also most precious to me, and I will not let it be lost. Every step you thought was wasted has been part of the design. Every delay you thought was denial was only me rearranging the path so that when the blessing arrived, it would fit perfectly. And now, my child, the time has come. What was sealed is opening. What was silent is speaking. What was waiting is finally here. Archangel Michael rises with a voice like thunder wrapped in light. Do not question this. Do not doubt this. You were chosen not once, but countless times. Every tear you shed was a command to heaven. Every cry in silence was a trumpet in eternity. And today, your name is echoing in heavenly courts, and your inheritance is being poured out. Stay with me until the very last word, because this is not only a message, it is a turning point. The atmosphere around you is shifting. The chains of yesterday are falling. The doors of tomorrow are opening. This is the sign you asked for, the confirmation you waited for, the proof that you are chosen, and what is yours cannot be taken away. Stay right here, because this very second is alive with heaven's attention on you. You may not see it with your eyes, but your spirit already feels it. Something rare is unfolding, and you are the one it was meant for. Don't let your focus drift, because the ending of this message carries the confirmation your heart has been waiting to hear. God speaks, you have walked through valleys that others could not survive. You have carried burdens that should have broken you. Yet here you are, still breathing, still standing, because I preserved you. I chose you, and I am not finished with you. What is precious in your life is in my hands, and I will not let it slip away. Every prayer you whispered in secret has been stored like gold in heaven's treasury. Not one word was lost. Not one tear was wasted. Today, those stored treasures are opening. They are being released back into your life, multiplied, brighter, stronger than when they first left your hands. Archangel Michael steps forward, his presence blazing like fire. You were chosen before time began. The heavens have fought battles with your name written on their banners. Every delay you experienced was only heaven holding back the floodgates until the exact right moment. And now, that moment is here, the gates are opening, the blessings are flowing, and nothing can block what God Himself has stamped as yours. Stay until the end, because what is being spoken over you now is not just a promise, it is a release. Chains are breaking, paths are clearing, and destiny is moving faster than you imagined. This is your undeniable proof. You are chosen, you are preserved, and you are stepping into the fullness of what belongs to you. Don't look away, stay with me, because this very moment is not just a message, it is a doorway. A doorway heaven has opened for you to step into what was always meant to be yours. The reason you are still here, still listening, is because your spirit recognizes that this is not chance. It is destiny calling you by name. God says, I have carried you through storms that should have drowned you. I have lifted you when others left you behind. I have hidden you under my wings when the world tried to break you. And now, my child, I declare again, you are chosen, and what is precious will not be lost from your life. Every season that felt silent was not abandonment, it was preparation. Every moment of waiting was not punishment, it was timing. And today, that timing has ripened. The very thing you thought was gone forever is returning to you, greater than it was before. Archangel Michael's voice rises with power and tenderness. You are not here by mistake. You are not ordinary. Your name has been written in heaven's book of remembrance. Every battle you fought was already counted as victory. Every tear you shed was already transformed into glory. And now, the gates of release are opening wide for you. Stay until the end, because these are not just words, they are seeds of transformation. Even now, the ground of your life is shifting. Even now, what was locked is breaking open. Even now, heaven is proving that you are chosen, preserved, and destined to walk in fullness. This is your moment. This is your sign. You are chosen, and no force in existence can undo what God has sealed for you. Stay right here. Don't even think of leaving, because this very second is a divine setup. You are not just listening to words, you are standing in the flow of something heaven prepared long before this day. Every heartbeat you give to this moment is aligning your spirit with the blessing that has your name written on it. God says, I saw you when no one else noticed. I lifted you when others turned away. I wrote your name on the palm of my hand, and no storm, no person, no season could erase it. Today I remind you, you are chosen, and what is most precious to you is under my protection. Think back to the nights when you almost let go. Think back to the moments when you thought it was over. You survived not by accident, but because heaven held you. Those moments were not the end, they were the preparation for the unveiling of this hour. Archangel Michael declares with authority and love, do not doubt what you are hearing. You are not random. You are marked. You are sealed. The very fact that you are here proves heaven has been circling your name. Every delay was strategy. Every setback was a setup. And now, the release is happening, the gates are opening, and the treasure meant for you is being placed in your hands. Stay until the end, because what is unfolding right now is not just promise, it is performance. What you longed for is no longer on the way, it is already here. What you thought was lost is already restored. This is your undeniable confirmation: you are chosen, you are loved, and you are stepping into the fullness of what belongs to you. Don't scroll, don't blink, because this very second is carrying the weight of heaven leaning over your story. You are not here by mistake. Every breath, every step, every struggle has brought you to this exact moment. Stay until the end, because the words you are about to hear are not ordinary, they are divine keys unlocking what belongs to you. God says, I have carried you when you could not carry yourself. I have hidden you in my shadow when the world tried to erase your name. I have written your future with lines of mercy and favor, and nothing can blot them out. Today, I remind you, what is precious to you has never left my hands. It is safe, it is preserved, and now it is being returned. Every silence you endured was heaven's preparation. Every delay was a hidden strategy. Every loss you felt was only a stage for greater restoration. And now, the fullness of time has come, heaven's book is turning to your page. Archangel Michael's voice thunders with light: you are chosen. You were always chosen. Your name has echoed in the courts of eternity, louder than the lies spoken against you. The treasures assigned to your destiny are not lost, they are rising now. The doors shut before you are bursting open. The chains that held you are snapping in the fire of God's power. Stay until the very last word, because this is not just inspiration, this is impartation. Even as you hear this, something inside you is rising. The weight is lifting, the atmosphere is shifting, and your spirit is awakening to the truth you cannot ignore: you are chosen, you are preserved, and nothing precious will ever be stolen from you again. Stay right here, don't let your eyes wander, don't let your heart drift. This very moment is not ordinary, it is holy. Heaven has carved this second into your timeline, because what is being spoken over you now carries the power to shift your entire path. Stay until the end, because the final word will hold the very key you've been searching for. God speaks, I have walked with you through deserts where no one else could follow. I have lifted you from places where even your own strength failed. I have preserved what was most precious to you, hidden it in my hands, and now I open my hands to return it to you. You are chosen. You are marked. You are mine. The battles you fought were never wasted. The tears you shed were never ignored. Every closed door was not rejection, it was protection. And today, the story flips. What once was withheld is now being released. What once seemed lost is stepping back into your life, shining brighter than before. Archangel Michael steps forward, his voice carrying both strength and comfort. Listen closely. You are not ordinary. You are the one heaven has circled with fire. The treasure written with your name cannot be taken by another. The promises assigned to you are sealed, unshakable, unstoppable. And in this very moment, they are being delivered. Stay until the very last word, because as you remain, something within you is unlocking. Chains are falling, fear is dissolving, and your heart is awakening to truth. You were never forgotten. You were never abandoned. You were always chosen. And now, heaven confirms it, what is precious will remain yours, protected and preserved by the hand of God.